The rise of internet gave way to thousands of new businesses. Their business models may be different, but all of them are trying to sell one thing: convenience. Without much effort, you can order almost anything with your smartphone. Initially, it was limited to some electronics and clothing, then food, and now groceries. Online delivery entered into almost every business, and with that, competition is also getting intense, especially in online grocery delivery market. The companies which entered first into online grocery delivery were Big Basket and Gophers. Their delivery time was anywhere between 4 hours to 1 day. Even with some improvement in the process, the delivery time was still more than 45 minutes. And then a startup called Zepto enters into the market in 2021 and totally disrupts the market. What is so special about Zepto? You know it. They got the market attention by claiming that they can deliver groceries in 10 minutes. So in this video, we'll understand how Zepto delivers groceries faster than its competitors. Is 10-minute delivery really working, and is it a viable business idea? So without any delay, let's get into the video. Zepto was started by two childhood friends, Adit Palicha and Kaivalya Vohra. After completing their engineering from Stanford, they returned to India and started Zepto. Zepto started its operations in April 2021, and within the span of 20 months, company went from $0 to $900 million valuation. That's insane. You see, the grocery market in India is huge. The frequency of purchase is high. How often do you buy a smartphone? Maybe once in 2 years? Clothing? Once in 3 months or 6 months. But groceries are everyday essentials, and we buy them almost every day. If some company can deliver these groceries quickly, people are ready to order them online. That's how the concept of quick commerce came into picture. A business model where delivery of goods and services is done within 10 to 30 minutes of ordering them. The majority of the business for these quick commerce companies come from the urban areas, mostly tier 1 and tier 2 cities which are filled with working population. Zepto took quick commerce to next level by claiming that they can deliver the groceries in 10 minutes. But the real challenge is, how are they going to make it work? In case of e-commerce platforms like Flipkart and Amazon, they follow something called hub and spoke model, where they will have a large warehouses somewhere outside the city, and from there, parcels are sent to various delivery centers. Maybe for some 30,000 population, you will have one delivery center in a distance of 5 to 6 kilometers. But to deliver groceries in 10 minutes, you need to have a warehouse at least within 3 kilometers distance. Zepto was the first startup to promise 10-minute delivery, which then prompted the likes of Blinkit, Swiggy and Dunzo to join the race. The secret behind Zepto's 10-minute delivery is something called as dark store. We can call it their secret to success. But what is a dark store? A dark store is a storage location where Zepto stores all the products listed on its app. The dark stores are typically located within few kilometers of customer location, and they are relatively small. Let's take an example. There is an area called Banjara Hills in Hyderabad. Here Zepto can do two things. One is to have a big warehouse at the center and deliver to all the customers in 5 kilometers radius with a delivery time of 45 minutes. Or it can have 5 relatively small dark stores instead of one big warehouse and deliver to customers in 10 minutes. Zepto follows the second model. Not just that, over the time with the customer data, they can learn about customer purchase behavior, which dark store brings in more revenue and what kind of products are more popular in each store. Based on that, Zepto can do the inventory planning. In order to optimize its network, Zepto uses some complex technologies like location intelligence and geospatial data. Not just that, it also uses geography, demography, road patterns, traffic situation, weather, last mile supply availability and real estate prices. In a nutshell, Zepto has a strong infrastructure which gives it a competitive edge. So now the question is 10-minute delivery really working? Are products really getting delivered within 10 minutes? The answer is no. The estimated delivery time shown on Zepto's mobile application has gone up to 15 to 20 minutes from 10 minutes previously. An order can be delivered in 10 minutes subject to some conditions. It is just like the mileage claimed by automobile companies. They claim something and the actual mileage we get on road is different. But the delivery times have came down drastically. Zepto needs to be appreciated for this. So is 10-minute delivery a failed stunt? Not exactly. Because Zepto may have claimed 10-minute delivery time, but the actual delivery time is not too far from it. In most cases, it is 14 to 20 minutes, which is far less than 1 hour wait time previously. Here, Zepto is clearly winning. As per the survey conducted by ClueTrack, customers are delighted when they receive a quick delivery. And when a company is delivering the same, who won't order from Zepto? Maybe soon the 10-minute delivery will be replaced with quick delivery. But even so, consumers were never using this app just for delivery time promised, but for the convenience. A delay of few minutes is tolerable if the right products are available, and that's how the delivery apps hope to survive despite the steep competition. But why the delivery times have increased? With the dark store setup, 10-minute delivery should work just fine, right? But the gap between the promised time and the actual delivery time is not due to inefficient system, but due to the availability of right product at each dark store. This means that the closest dark store might not have the exact combination of products available. So the order is directed to the nearest dark store with the right product. So only some very specific product combinations could be delivered within 10 minutes. For quick commerce companies to be successful, they need to reach out to more locations. But will the promise of 10 minutes delivery remain same? As Dunzo founder Kabir Biswas says that quick commerce platforms can penetrate beyond metros, but the promise will change. Which is another way of saying that quick commerce will be relatively quicker than the alternatives in those locations currently. Zepto is doing the same thing which majority of the startups are doing, burning cash and making losses. In the financial year 2022, Zepto made a loss of 390.4 crores. Whereas its revenue was 142.4 crores. Is it a sustainable business in the long term is yet to be seen because company is in its early stages and it is too early to judge. But one thing is clear, Zepto showed a way for a new industry. It showed that the quick delivery is possible. But at the same time it shared its blueprint. Now companies are flocking in to grab the market share. It is to be seen who is going to win this market because being the first to the market doesn't always guarantee success. Thanks for watching. This is Curious Monk. See you in the next one.